Factsverse presents Massive Whale Wouldn't Leave Diver. Look Closer. Nan Hauser is a 63-year-old marine biologist. For most of her life, she's been studying whales and their activity. Nan lives in Maine, and she's dedicated her life to traveling the world and learning about whales and fighting for their rights. She understands that whales are always at risk, and she wants them to be protected. Nan has swum with whales many times over the years, but she was not prepared for what happened to her one day in the water. During her career as a marine biologist, Nan has spent a lot of time in the South Pacific. She lived in Rarotonga for a few years, and while there, she worked to turn all the Crook Islands territory into a whale sanctuary. The area stretches across 772,200 square miles. Nan also founded the Center of Cetacean Research and Conservation at Rarotonga. Nan loves whales, and their protection and future existence has been incredibly important to her. In 2017, Nan went for a swim off the shore of Rarotonga. She and her colleagues were on a research vessel, and she got into the water with her camera. It's something that she did on a daily basis. She would often swim with the whales, and nothing out of the ordinary ever occurred. Until this day. When Nan was swimming in the water, she spotted a male humpback whale near the vessel. She estimated the male weighed over 23 tons and was 50 feet long. The whale was incredibly large, but it wasn't the size that worried Nan. She had swum with whales this size in the past. It was the way the whale was behaving that caused Nan to be concerned. Nan was used to approaching whales in the water. She needed to do that in order to examine them. What she wasn't used to were whales swimming directly towards her. This particular whale was doing exactly that. The whale was big and it was swimming directly at her, leaving her nowhere to move. At first, she wasn't too worried. She turned on her camera to capture it all on film, but the whale kept coming toward her. That's what started her to worry. Whales had never swum directly at her in a threatening way like this before, and that's what she believed this whale was doing. She was completely helpless as it would not get out of her way. It just kept coming at her. Suddenly she realized she was in serious trouble. When the whale reached her, he kept pushing himself into her. She was pinned to the whale's head and couldn't take control. It was as if the whale didn't know his own strength and size and kept pushing toward her. He could have easily killed Nan. She couldn't figure out what was going on. Her fight-or-flight instinct kicked in, but unfortunately, she couldn't flee. The whale wouldn't allow it. Nan knew the whale was strong enough to break her bones or damage her organs. The whale hitting her like this was causing her extreme pain, and she kept trying to get away. The whale would not allow her to escape. Fortunately, she did have some experience swimming with whales, and she knew that she had to stay away from his flipper and tail because those were the most dangerous parts. They could definitely kill her. One accidental swing could be fatal. Nan tried to get away, but the whale continued to behave aggressively. She tried to keep contact with the whale and tried to stay calm. Nan knew that if she behaved aggressively back towards the whale or if she showed fear, the whale could attack. Despite her fear, she continued filming. The crew on the vessel were watching all of this in horror, worried that Nan would not be able to get out of the water alive. There was nothing the team could do other than pray. Soon, Nan noticed another whale in the water above her. This whale wasn't getting close to her, though. It was just swimming. Two whales in the same area aren't unusual because they are social creatures. They travel in what are called pods. Nan couldn't figure out why these whales were surrounding her, though. Soon, Nan saw something else in the water. At first, she thought it was another whale. When the other creatures caused the whales near Nan to become agitated, she realized it was not another whale. Nan was in a lot of pain from the constant hits, but she remained calm, and the closer the other creature got, the harder the whale hit Nan. The whale wasn't trying to hurt Nan, he was trying to keep her under his pectoral fin, but she still couldn't figure out why. But suddenly she realized what the other creature was and why the whale was behaving this way. Nan realized the other creature in the water was a 15-foot-long tiger shark. These sharks are very aggressive toward humans, and it would have killed Nan in a second. She was terrified but then realized what the whale was doing. It was trying to protect her from the shark. That's why he was trying to hide her underneath his fin. Thanks to these whales, Nan managed to get near her boat and a member of her team pulled her up. She was battered and bruised, but she was alive. This massive whale was actually trying to save her from the dangerous shark the entire time. Nan was thrilled that she had video evidence of this whale's heroic act. The whale confirmed what Nan already knew. They are gentle creatures who deserve to be protected. And it turns out, once in a while, they protect us. Subscribe for more.